8 Philadelphia students are in the hospital after they were ambushed and shot at a SEPTA bus stop right after school let out. One victim, a 16-year-old boy, was shot 9 times.
Well, Philadelphia police are still searching for 3 shooters and the driver who helped them all get away. Police releasing this surveillance video just a short time ago showing the gunman and a blue Hyundai Sonata as the shooters opened fire on the group waiting for the bus. This was right up the street from their school, Northeast High. The chaos captured on emergency dispatches.
Big comment of rising sun, sir. Got multiple people shot.
Here we are, 5 points. And this, oh, there's that news van, well, news SUV again. And right here, oh, look, there's another news station. Right here is the location where there were 8 people shot. And most of those people, I believe they were all students. Hopping on the bus here, and the other day, yesterday, guy parked the car right there. 3 guys get out of the car, they come here, and they shoot 8 people waiting for the bus. And they found the car. Turns out that car was stolen back in early March.
We all are. This is the 4th shooting involving a SEPTA bus in 4 days. It was Sunday night when a 27-year-old man was killed getting off a bus in Oxford Circle. Then Monday, a 17-year-old boy was fatally shot near a bus stop in Ogontz. Last night, a 37-year-old man was killed on a bus in South Philly.
And where should we go? I guess we're going to go for a scoot. Let's go to, I guess we'll go to North. Sometimes if you look at the side of the story, you can learn the story of what was in this building. And right here, you get your hair cut now, but back in the day, you could buy CDs, cassettes. I bought, it was called Rackert Castle. What did I buy there? I bought a movie there. Man, The Man with Two Brains, Steve Martin, I think that might have been it. So this is the northeast section of Philadelphia. That's where the shooting happened, in northeast Philadelphia. A lot of people, you know, people watch the channel from all over the country, and there's some people from the UK and Australia that watch. So a lot of people think, you know, the crime is just in like the Kensington area. And no, it's everywhere in Philadelphia. When I was growing up, I had a family friend named Sean Daly get shot and killed on the corner I grew up. And I was, I think it was 87. So I was like 9 or 10 years old when Sean got shot, right? It did something to me seeing that happen. Like, I'm just immune to shootings. And there's, you know, it's just part of living in the city. So like, anyway, shootings don't scare me. You just keep an eye out for things. Like, if you see 3 people wearing hoods on top of their head, you know, get out of a car at the same time, I would run. That's just me personally. Be aware of your surroundings. That's a good thing, right? So I guess we'll go around Northeast High School. That's where the kids went who were shot. It looks like the shooters were kids themselves. And yeah, it's pretty much an unsolvable problem in gun violence. And now SEPTA, our public transportation system, they have an app, and you can track the buses on the app. My daughter goes to school, and we keep track of what bus she's on. So if you want to catch somebody after school, it's pretty easy. You just figure out what school they go to, what time they get out. It's not, if you know what buses people take to get to what neighborhoods, and you just wait for them. This is Jardel Playground. And so the kids didn't have to go to school today. I guess probably fearing a retaliation, whatever. Plus, you know, I wouldn't want to go to school if 8 of my classmates were shot. So we'll do a little, oh, look at this. Look at all the cops. School's not even open. Look at all the cops. Don't you hit me, dickhead. More year. I went to high school. Well, I went to summer school here. And the campus is huge. Got lost all the time. There's all the... And so the kids at the school, they had to do virtual learning. Back when the pandemic happened, all the kids got computers. And during the year, the teachers say that their school district gives the kids laptops, and they say, listen, just keep the laptop. If it's a snow day, we'll just do the virtual thing. Yeah, gigantic campus. There's a football stadium over here. Here's the baseball stadium. I spent most of my summer school, I spent on these bleachers listening to Howard Stern. Love this. It's one of my favorite stories. I went to summer school. For some reason, I got put in the learning disabled class. Somebody screwed up my paperwork, and it was called the learning disabled class. I don't know if that's politically correct now, but that's what they called it back then. So I wasn't supposed to be in that class. So about 2 weeks into my semester of summer school, the principal calls me to his office, and he goes, yo, you're in the learning disabled class. You're not supposed to be in there. And I said, oh, I didn't know it was the learning. I just played dumb. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was the learning disabled class. And he was like, well, listen, if you just show up to class every day, I'll pass you. I'll just pass you. So I was like, all right. So I would show up for my one class, like with 5 minutes to go. I would get marked late, and then I show up to my other class, and I would kind of participate in my science class. I wasn't good. There's a football field, soccer stadium, track. The schools in the northeast section of the city have really big campuses compared. Like my school was just a building. Parking lot was no bigger than this parking lot. Meanwhile, this school has like 7 different parking lots. NASA is associated with Northeast High School. They have a space program. I think they still do stuff with space program. I'm not even sure what exactly they did here. I do know when I was in grade school, I was in the 8th grade, and I go to the school counselor, and they said, "Yo, what do you want to go? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I didn't know what YouTube was, so I couldn't tell them that. But I said, "Oh, I want to go to Northeast High School, and I want to be part of their Aerospace education program, Spark." And pretty much my school counselor said, "Ah, you're too stupid." He said, "Ah, you got nothing but C's. Nothing but C's. C's, D's, and B's." And I said, they all get degrees, but you had to have like an A average or AB average. And then, of course, you can't go past Northeast High School and not talk about Tony Danza. That's right, my favorite TV show of all time, Teach, starring Tony Danza. Look at this digital scoreboard. Once in a while, they'll have an advertising for, there's Alumni Day. There's a possibility Tony Danza might be there. He does come back for the annual talent show. He MCs the talent show. And you're probably like, why does Tony Danza come to a school? He taught a class here. That's why. He had a reality TV show, and it was called Teach. And he had one class he taught every day, and it was the funniest show. Tony Danza would cry. He would the kids were so mean to him that he would go home and cry. Guy's a millionaire. This is after Who's the Boss. This is like early 2000s. And just love that Philly students were such dickheads that they made Tony Danza cry. And this is it. Northeast High School. Yeah, so all the news stations, they're all showing up. Going to get their shots. That's what they're doing now. You got the Police Athletic League. Channel 6 is here. Yeah, Tony Danza teach. God, I love that show. He would go home to an apartment in South Philly and just cry because he couldn't connect with the kids. the kids were like, and he taught English too. He taught English. I think he was an English. He majored in English. Is that true? He was a boxer. I don't know if he majored in. Anyway, seems like a nice guy. He comes back all the time. Yeah. I was in a shooting at my high school. My last day of my junior year, there was a shooting. I knew the kid who got shot. I wasn't like super cool with him, but I knew him. So, as long as I can remember, school shootings were a thing. Uh-oh. That bush. That bush says Northeast. I never see a line at that Jiffy Lube. What is the story with that Jiffy Lube? Why is there never a line there? One time I went in there to get my car inspected, and they're like, the guy who inspects cars, he's not going to be here for a while. What the hell does that mean? For a while? Like a few hours or a few days? Like, they were very vague. Ooh, the pavement's tough here. News stations, look at that, they're all set up. Don't you hit me. These people just standing here at the green light. Don't get any greener. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if there were any fatalities in the shooting yesterday. Oh, look at this. The weather out is oh so nice. Who wants a cup of water ice? Philadelphia water ice. This is the Richmond's water ice. They are the same company that owns Philadelphia Water Ice Company. And I don't know if this stand is still open. For the longest time, it was called Custard's last stand, and it's now a Richmond's. Cops sitting here. It's always funny, like the day after a shooting, how many police have to, like you saw all the cops at the high school, and how many cops, and they got a cop sitting here, like how many cops have to sit at a crime scene the day after? Like, there's nothing's going to happen. There's not going to be any retaliation or anything because the kids didn't go to school. So it's just whatever. Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Oh.